Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds. In the previous video we made our way to the next dungeon of the game, the Tower of Hera. We also got the bomb and hammer, and yes, the Tower of Hera. A very good and well designed dungeon in my opinion. I like it a lot. So essentially there's a lot of new mechanics that we can get into, a lot of which is just going to involve using our hammer here. Yeah, hey, red rupee, nice. Curiosity did indeed not kill the cat in that situation. Just like got a rupee and did not die, yeah. Anyways, come over here is a chest with purple rupee in it. Purple rupee? Yeah, that still makes sense. So our rupee count is pretty darn high at the moment. However, how long that will be staying is yet to be determined, so. Simply use your merge ability and cross that gap, and let's just start hammering stuff, man. Feels so good. This hammer, while looking sort of dorky with little bunny ears on it, is very practical. Now let's evade all these enemies and come down here to get the compass of the dungeon. Now this dungeon is not very difficult. In fact, I kind of think the House of Gales is a little bit harder, but there's really no way to prove that since, I don't know. I guess technically a vote would make sense, but there's no physical way to determine something's difficulty. There's implied difficulty, but, you know, if a game's brand new, there's really nothing separating, like, what is the hardest, you know? You probably have no idea what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to be entertaining, talk about something that is at least meaningful. You know? I don't know. I'm just trying to fill up the void of commentary, because I'm just like, okay, now go on this, now go over here, now go and do that. It gets redundant, you know? I guess we can talk about the Tower of Hera. For those who don't know, Hera was a Greek, it's kind of like Zeus's daughter, I believe. Or, I think, I want to say his wife. At the same time, I think it's like his descendant. I'm not sure about that. But it's basically a Greek god, which obviously has nothing to do with Zelda, because Zelda does not deal with Greek mythology, which is kind of funny, because essentially the localization team behind this game, or actually A Link to the Past back in the 90s, essentially didn't have a lot of names for stuff. To think about it, there were only 3 Zelda games at that time, so they had to think of something. And then since they just decided to call it the Tower of Hera, I guess since it sounded cool. I actually want to take, I don't know what oh gosh, why did I hit that? I hit that with the bottom screen. It's pretty funny. Let's actually just take out our bow real fast and kill these Stalfos. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. I like how the bow shoots in this game. It's really nice. It's very, I don't know. It's very concise. I feel like every arrow counts, you know, even though there's no ammo, but it doesn't matter. But it's just kind of funny, don't you think, to think that a, such a oddity in, like, it's just, I mean, I wonder what the Japanese name is. I'm gonna feel like an idiot if it's actually Tower of Hera in Japanese, too. So it was, like, intended, but you think they, like, changed the name of the place, like, to something more Zelda-ish. That's something in real-world mythology. Just something I think it's the only mention of another god from another era in a Zelda game. It's kind of funny, but... Or goddess, I guess I should say. Oh, no, don't fall off. Okay. That was a little too close, and I keep getting hit by these things. You need to learn to avoid them. And yeah, the Tower of Hera itself, not too hard. It's just doing this. It's pretty simple. Let's actually wait for that platform to descend. Use our merge ability. Get right on top of it. And fly up there to the 6th floor. Yeah, there's some rupees down there. I'm honestly not that interested. I got enough rupees, but oh my gosh, it's skeletons. I'm afraid of them. So, our hammer is actually very useful in dispatching these oh man, oh my gosh. Okay, so when they're not like in melee range of you, it's really helpful because they don't jump around. That's what I'm trying to say. And we got the midway point now. And also we can transcend to, well, almost the end of the dungeon. This place isn't very long. It's just cool. I like it, personally. The original, it sure beats the original Tower of Hera. Original Tower of Hera was kind of lame, actually. Now, I understand it just made a bunch of people really mad at me, but I don't really care. To get the small key that we need for that door, simply ground pound, or not ground pound. Use your hammer on this little platform. And do these buttons remind anyone of that game? For the N64 Mischief Makers? I know that's a very vague reference that not a lot of people are going to get, but it totally looks like them. I don't know. Sort of. Maybe. Now this is a new mechanic. Essentially we have to wait and time these, like, hammer smashes depending on where the platform is. It's actually kind of cool. Now, if you have your shield here, literally just sit in this one hallway and hold down the R button. There's nothing these poltergeists can do to you except throw these tiles. It's like, really? That's all you got? Anyways, come down. Here's another fairy fountain and a couple of rupees. We don't need that because we're full health, but yeah, you know, always want rupees. Has there ever been a time where, like, dang, I just have too much money, man? Maybe if, like, oh, too much money, I don't want to have this much cash on me. That's the only situation I can think of, though. Anywho, come in this room, and we essentially just need to avoid these little bumper things and hit these blue buttons on each side of the room, which is going to lower that little button down so we can hit him with a hammer and get to the 11th floor. Kind of crazy to think there's 11 floors of this, huh? Yeah, but there are. They're kind of short, though, so I don't know. It's pretty cool, though. We're just going so vertical. I like it. I like it. Anyways, let's hit this and fly up there. Hopefully, no, we did it too slow. Darn, no. It's alright, though. There's really no repercussions to falling off there except going down a floor. It's not the end of the world. Let's actually time this correctly this time. We're going to do it in the middle. The middle's, yeah, right now. That sounds good. Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. Yay, there we go. Awesome. This is going to be the big key, and the door with the big key is, well, or actually, the door with the big key to be used is right over here. So let's get on the edge of that, and yay, we fly up there. Now this is boss time with the boss, who's a cool guy. He's pretty nice. I talked to him once. He said, hey, how about we go and do lunch? And I'm like, sure. And then he just tried to kill me, because he's actually a giant monster, and I was completely fooling you all. It is the Moldorm. Or Moldor. Who apparently turned into a cheeseburger all of a sudden. He functions the same he did in A Link to the Past. Simply hit his tail and just try to not get knocked off this platform. It's really not a big deal if you get knocked off. You just have to climb all the way back up. It's more of a pain than anything. And he progressively gets faster, but he's honestly like a shadow of his past self. You can put on the pounds, apparently, Moldor. You're not really that tough anymore. Yeah, actually kind of pathetic. I like taunting my bosses, like, oh, you're nothing. I'm way better than you, even though I got hit. I usually, first time doing this, I didn't get hit at all. And yeah, that's the Tower of Hera's boss of menacingness. The Burger King. We did it. Hip hip hooray. Yeah. Okay. And as a result, we're going to get a heart container and the final pendant. So we can now get the Master Sword and save Zelda. Yeah, that's kind of why we were doing all this, if you don't remember a couple episodes ago. I actually kind of forgot. But I know my viewers are way smarter than me. They remember everything I say, and you got the pendant of power. It makes you feel, well, powerful. Yeah. And that is the Tower of Hera. We did it, guys. It was just us. We did everything, and hey, what's that noise? Hey, Malink. It's the Harsharala. You've done well, young hero. You acquired the Pendant of Wisdom and the Pendant of Power. Yeah, the first pendant was kind of given to us. And you have all pendants of virtue. You gotta go get the Master Sword, man. Good point. And you will find the blade deep within the Lost Woods. Go now. Claim what is rightfully yours. Alright. You got yourself a deal. But before we do that, which will be the smart thing to do, we're actually going to get some heart pieces. The first of which is in the Eastern Palace. And what the... Where is Irene? Is she not, like... I guess she's just renting her broom out or something. That's kind of weird. Doesn't matter, though. But essentially, what you need to do to get this heart piece, you want the bracelet and also the bombs. If you got the bombs, which I'm not going to count bombs because that's in Mario. This ain't even Mario. Yeah. So, yeah. You can probably see this one earlier, but you couldn't really grab it. So what we have to do is go up here, go past this dude, go and press the start or select button. Let's take out, yeah, we're going to let's take down this Armos. I can't believe I'm calling him a Stalfos in the 2 episodes ago in the House of Gales. I was so derpy. I just like, you know, Stalfos, Armos, Beamos, they all sound the same, you know. Anywho, merge in this wall, simply cross over this giant gap and get your first heart piece. We just need one more to make another heart container, which we're definitely going to be getting, so there's that. Now let's, take care of this rat. You're not rat, that was a rope. It kind of looks like a rat, maybe. No, not really. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just so awkward. So many people want to hear me talk, and it's too much pressure. I can't handle it. Okay. Enough of being an idiot, John. We still have stuff to do. Gosh dang it. You're having a nervous breakdown later. I actually need to come over here. Hit that. That's going to give us the last heart piece we need to make another heart container. So we actually have a lot right now. Let's bomb this wall real fast and just... Oh, well, that Tech Tide apparently wants to die. Get out of here. Get out of here, Tech Tide. I'm spamming the B button in anticipation. There we go. He was destroyed. He learned the error of his ways just to find a fairy fountain. It's pretty nice. It's a good location to get a fairy fountain. Yeah. And you people may be thinking, like, oh, John, you're missing the My side quest. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to point that out in a future episode, but very much later in the LP. Anyways, I don't even know what I'm still doing here. I actually need to fly back to our house real fast. And there is basically a heart piece that may seem kind of out of the way, but it is essential to get, because you kind of want it. You may not have been hinted to do this, because like this whole area right here is kind of like, there's really nothing in the game that really directs you over it except your own curiosity. So that's kind of why. I want the heart piece. I want it. I don't even care what I have to do to get it. I need it. I'm upset that I don't have it, and that's really upsetting. Oh gosh, I kind of just ran straight into that guy, huh? And now don't hammer the stinking wall. Bomb over here, and there's going to be a secret passage that's going to lead to that heart piece, which is, well, pretty much what we want to do. We want to get all heart pieces we can, since this is a 100% walkthrough. If I haven't said it a billion stinking times, come over here, there's just a bunch of rupees. There's no point doing it. It's just like 5. It's definitely not worth it. But getting this one-of-a-kind heart piece definitely is. So we're going to grab that and bada bing! That's like 3 heart pieces, I think. Something like that. Anyway, let's fly back to our house real fast. Actually, we should probably go to Kakariko, come to think of it. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Because, well, that is where the Master Sword is. And we kind of need the Master Sword to save her. Now you may be thinking, hey, where the crap even is the Master Sword? Well, Sahasrahla kind of told us that, I think. I don't even remember. But essentially, it's in the Lost Woods, which is right over here. But before we do that, I want to come in this place really quickly. This is a fortune teller in 403. Oh, you're already here. It's fate that you have this little chat, but you're the whole 2 seconds early, Link. I can see the future in my crystal ball. I've seen there's a gift in your near future. Very near. As of now. Huh, really? And this is the hint glasses. Don't hesitate to use them if you're in trouble. These are the hint glasses. Essentially just gives you hints if you're lost or puzzled. Yeah, I just thought I'd point that out real fast. It technically is something to get. Helped in getting 100% because it's a little inventory slot. But yes, that is technically the closest upgrade that we can get. Now there is another heart piece we technically could do right now, but that is actually in Hyrule Castle. We don't really have any business to go to Hyrule Castle, but in the next episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds, we are going to go into the Lost Woods and retrieve the Master Sword. So thanks for watching, I'll see you guys then. Bye.